headlines. Top generals get $20,000 medical allowance. Bulletproof SUV others. Kogi State Chairman of Nigerian Union of Agriculture and Allied Employment condemns Odo-Ape killings, calls for establishment of army checkpoint, salutes Governor Ododo's action. Police arrest 50 suspects over manhole vandalism in Abuja. Biden bans offshore drilling across coastal waters in United States. And in sports, January transfer window, Nigerian stars scramble for new clubs. A very warm welcome to you. This is MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluence states of Nigeria. I am Gift Daniels. Thanks for joining. President Bola Tinubu has approved $20,000 foreign medical treatment, bulletproof SUVs, and cooks, among others benefits, as a retirement package for service chiefs and generals, which the Nigerian Medical Association, the Medical and Dental Consultant Association of Nigeria, and the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors faulted. According to the harmonized terms and conditions of service for officers and enlisted personnel in the Nigerian Armed Forces, signed by President Bola Tinubu on December 14, 2024, the Chief of Defense Staff and other service chiefs are entitled to a bulletproof SUV or its equivalent as a retirement package. The vehicle would be replaced every 4 years and maintained by the military. This is in addition to a Peugeot 508 or an equivalent vehicle as backup. The retired generals will also enjoy a range of other luxurious benefits, including domestic aids and residential guards upon retirement. While those who retire as lieutenant generals and their equivalents will enjoy international and local medical treatment worth up to $20,000 annually. The benefits for the CDS and the service chiefs were not specified, but it is believed that theirs would be significantly higher. In addition, they will be assigned a special assistants or personal assistants, 3 service drivers, and a service orderly, with escorts provided as necessary by relevant military units. Each retiring service chief will also be provided with 5 domestic aides, comprising 2 service cooks, 2 stewards, and 1 civilian gardener, along with an aide-de-camp or security officer. The Nigerian Army has successfully rescued 35 hostages from a bandit den in Issa, Sokoto State. The dramatic ambush also saw several bandits neutralized, showcasing the military's relentless determination to secure the region. The rescued individuals, including women and children, are currently receiving medical care at Issa General Hospital. This courageous feat has brought relief to the affected families and restored hope to the community. As the nation celebrates this victory, prayers and support pour in for the gallant security forces. May the Almighty continue to strengthen and guide them in their mission to ensure lasting peace and security across Nigeria. Officers and men of the Zone 8 Headquarters Lokoja of the Nigerian Police Force have been charged to shun all forms of professional conduct and the discharge of their office duties. The new Assistant Inspector General of Police Zone 8 Headquarters Lokoja, Abubakar Zubair, gave the charge when he assumed leadership of the zone as the 30th EIG in Lokoja, Kogi State. A statement by Zone 8 Police Public Relations Officer ASP Awi Ruth said the new AIG said any act of indiscipline and abuse of office will be meted with severe sanctions, while hard work would be recognized appropriately. According to the statement, the new AIG hails from Patigi local government area of Kwara State. AIG Abubakar Zubair, before his current posting, was the Commissioner of Police, Courses, Police Staff College, Jos. A Kogi-based legal practitioner and human rights activist, Arome Odoma, has issued a pre-action notice against Kogi State policy on parental tax clearance for students' registration, a fight for educational justice. Recall that the state government had, in late November, issued a memo from the chairman of the Board of Internal Revenue Services, Sule Enehe, to schools in the state not to allow students who failed to present a verifiable tax clearance certificate from their parents to continue their education in the state. Reacting to the controversial policy, Odoma, who is challenging the legality of the policy, in a pre-action notice addressed to the governor of the state, Ahmed Usman Ododo, And the chairman of the Board of Internal Revenue Service laid bare the policy flaws, branding it repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. Also, the National Commissioner in charge of the right to education at the National Human Rights Commission of Nigeria, NHRC, Agabaidu Gideani, had called on Governor Usman Ododo to find a policy mix that prioritizes the right to education of children in Kogi State, while seeking tax compliance by school children's parents. Kogi State Chairman of Nigerian Union of Agriculture and Allied Employment, NUAAE, Olusegun Alemeru, has condemned in totality the killing of 2 farmers at Odo-Ape in Kaba, Borno local government area of the state. Alemeru, in a statement in Lokoja, said the act of the unknown gunmen negates the peaceful atmosphere created by the state government in recent times. According to him, Odo-Ape is an agrarian community hosting almost 18 tribes from different states, known for farming activities, which has helped in providing food for community around the state as well as outside the Kogi state. Alemeru noted that Odo-Ape community produces the highest grains and tubers in the entire western flock of Kogi state, thereby contributing to food security of the state. He condemned in strong terms the activities of the government at a period the country is going through food shortages and appealed to all stakeholders to act fast so as to prevent rural to urban drift. Olusegun Alemeru, who doubles as chairman of GPSNC in Kogi State, expressed appreciation to Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo for his prompt response to the incident. The Lagos State House of Assembly on Monday approved a total sum of 3,366,815,224,144 naira as the total budget of the state for 2025. The approval follows the presentation of a report on the budget by the chairman of the Joint Committee on Appropriation and Finance, Saad Olumo, and the subsequent voice notes by lawmakers at a sitting presided over by the Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa. The approved budget is made of over 1 trillion naira as recurrent expenditure, while over 2 trillion naira is earmarked as capital expenditure for the year ending December 31, 2025. Obasa thereafter directed the clerk of the House, Barrister Olalekon Onafeka, to transmit a clean copy of the passed bill to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for assent. The Speaker commended his colleagues for their painstaking effort leading to the passage of the budget. The bill further makes provisions based on constitutional amendments as well as amendments by the National Assembly which have direct effect on the local government in Lagos State. An explosion suspected to be a bomb on Monday, January 6, 2025, rocked an Islamia school in the Kushibiyu community of Wari Area Council, Abuja. The explosion, which occurred at about 12 p.m., killed the students and injured 4 others. The thunderous explosion sent shockwaves through the quiet community located approximately 42 kilometers from the nation's capital city center. Emergency response teams that included the police bombs disposal squad arrived at the scene in good time, and the injured quickly rushed to a nearby hospital for urgent medical attention. It was further gathered from a security source that the deceased student, whose identity could not immediately be confirmed as of press time, was allegedly carrying a substance suspected to be an improvised explosive device, IED, when it detonated. Authorities at the school were unavailable for comment, just as the police command in the FCT is yet to issue an official statement on the unfortunate development as of press time. The affected students were said to have resumed school just a few days ago. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Please stay with us.
MLC TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV. With entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. Thanks, you are still there. Now on crime. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, disclosed that the agency, in its quest to enforce integrity and rid its fold of fraudulent elements, dismissed 27 officers for its workforce in 2024. According to a press statement signed by the EFCC spokesperson, Dele Oyewale, the affected officers were dismissed for various offenses bordering on fraudulent activities and misconduct. Their dismissal, following the recommendation of the Staff Disciplinary Committee of the EFCC, was ratified by the Executive Chairman, Ola Olukoyede. Olukoyede reiterated the commitment of the Commission to zero tolerance for corruption, warning that no officer is immune to disciplinary measures. The Commission also alerted the public of the sinister activities of impersonators and blackmailers using the name of its Executive Chairman to extort money from high-profile suspects being investigated by the EFCC. The Police Command for the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, on Monday, January 6, 2025, announced the arrest of about 50 suspects for vandalism and theft of manhole covers within the territory. The suspects were arrested at various Panteka hotspots in Kabusa, Gaki, Mabushi, and Wuse areas of the nation's capital city. During the mop-up by the operatives of the police, about 25 manhole covers, 3 vehicles, vandalized solar street lights, galvanized rods used in the construction of flyovers, other tools used in vandalizing government installations, and several other exhibits were also recovered. Speaking on the arrest, the FCT Commissioner of Police, Olatuji Diso, said that investigations revealed that the suspects operated as part of a larger network selling stolen manhole covers to scrap dealers. Disu further said that the operatives of the police conducted a targeted operation which led to the arrest of 50 suspects and recovery of 25 manhole covers, 3 vehicles, vandalized solar street lights, galvanized rods used in the construction of flyovers, and other tools used in vandalizing these government installations. The FCT police boss also said that several other exhibits were recovered at various Panteka hotspots in Kabusa, Gaki, Mabushi, and Wuse. Pandemonium broke out on Monday at our town, the headquarters of our local government area of Ondo State, as a result of a shootout by suspected members of 2 rival court gangs, which led to the death of about 4 people in the ancient town. The incident, according to the source, happened on Sunday and it continued until the early hours of Monday. A 52-year-old man, Fisayo Oladipupo, was reportedly shot by unknown assailants. The incident started around 2 a.m. on Monday morning when the gunmen stormed the house of the deceased in Owo to perpetrate the evil act. It was also gathered that Fisayo Oladipo, popularly called Fise Ehin Ogbe, when alive was the youth leader of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, and prominent member of the party in the local government area. Apart from Oladipupo, it was gathered that a mother and her child, who were passerby, were also killed by stray bullets in a reprisal attack. Peter Olasupo, a popular Ibadan-based broadcaster, has been summoned by the International Criminal Police Organization to appear at its office over allegations of criminal defamation and cyberstalking. According to a statement posted on his Facebook page on Sunday, Olasupo revealed that he received an official letter on December 30th, 2024, requiring him to report to Interpol headquarters at Force Headquarters, Shehu Shagari Way, Gaki, Abuja at 11 a.m. The broadcaster explained that his appearance has been rescheduled to Monday, January 13, 2025, to further the investigation. Olasupo stated that upon receiving the letter through his employer, his boss promptly sought legal counsel, and a lawyer responded to the invitation on his behalf. Next on our foreign news, United States President Joe Biden on Monday banned offshore drilling across an immense area of coastal waters, weeks before President-elect Donald Trump takes office, pledging to massively increase fossil fuel production. The ban encompasses the entire Atlantic coast and eastern Gulf of Mexico, as well as the Pacific coast of California, Oregon, and Washington, and a section of the Bering Sea of Alaska. A White House statement said the declaration protected more than 625 million acres, 253 million hectares of waters. The ban does not have an end date and could be legally and politically tricky for Trump to overturn. Biden is taking action under the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act of 1953, which gives the federal government authority over the exploitation of offshore resources. The law, however, does not expressly provide for presidents to unilaterally reverse a drilling ban without going through Congress. During his campaign, Trump pledged to unleash domestic fossil fuel production in a bid to lower gas costs, despite the country already seeing record high extraction rates. Next is sport updates. Udinese are reportedly in advanced talks to secure the services of Norwegian goalkeeper Egil Selvik on a free transfer. The highly sought-after shot stopper has also received offers from clubs in Belgium and Spain, but appears to favor a move to Serie A. Selvik, who impressed with his performances in Norway, is set to bring his talent to the Italian top flight, adding depth to Udinese goalkeeping options. Sources suggest negotiations are progressing swiftly, with an official announcement expected soon. The January transfer window opened last week, with some Nigerian players already on the move to join new clubs, while others await their fate amid transfer links this month. Taking a look at some of the Nigerian players that have joined new clubs, those who are expected to remain with their present clubs despite transfer links, and others who are keen to leave their current club. Kelechi Iheanacho, who currently plays for Sevilla, has been linked with Watford after failing to make much impact with the Rugby Blackers. The 28-year-old could be set for a quick return to England, with Watford and West Bromwich Albion keen to sign the forward on loan this January. Taiwo Awoniyi. On his path, Taiwo Awoniyi was linked with West Ham United as reports emerged that his present club, Nottingham Forest, are open to selling him to avoid another breach of the Premier League's financial rules. Awoniyi, who joined Nottingham Forest from Bundesliga club Union Berlin for €17.5 million in June 2022, was touted as the player Forest will be willing to sell to rake in the needed cash. And from our entertainment desk. Celebrity barman Okechukwu Pascal, better known as Cubana Chief Priest, has challenged Nigerian singer Burna Boy to a $1 million bet over plans to relocate his alleged baby mama and son to Nigeria. Burna Boy offered to help Chief Priest's alleged baby mama and son after she cried out on social media about being homeless. Reacting to the viral video, Burna Boy promised to relocate the lady to Nigeria and give her shelter and a job. In response, Cubana Chief Priest reiterated that the baby does not belong to him and dared Burna Boy to make a $1 million bet, stressing he's ready to have a DNA test with the child. The Seventh-day Adventist SDA Church in the Wenchi West District of the Midwest Ghana Conference, Bono region, celebrated 20 young girls over the weekend for preserving their virginity. The girls, aged 13 to 16, received undisclosed financial support during a special Thanksgiving service. As reported by Ghana Web, the ceremony was led by the Young Adventist Women Ministries and aimed to promote moral integrity, rooted in Christian and cultural values. The coordinator of the Young Adventist Women Ministries, Nana Amposa Poku, highlighted initiatives focused on nurturing the holistic development of young women. She emphasized the importance of self-confidence and wise decision-making, urging the girls to maintain their purity and remain cautious in choosing friends in the coming year. Associate Pastor Andrew Kiere praised the honorees for their discipline and purity. He encouraged them to prioritize education and faith, urging other young girls in the church and community to follow their example. Pastor Kiere also called on parents to take an active role in guiding their children toward virtuous living and instilling strong moral values. Popular Nigerian musician Speed Darlington has filed a hefty 300 million lawsuit against the Inspector General of Police over alleged rights violations. The case, which has sparked widespread public interest, is set to its first hearing on January 13 at a federal high court. The controversial artist claims the police infringed on his rights during a recent encounter, details of which remain under wraps. Legal experts and fans alike are closely watching the case, which could have significant implications for celebrity-police relations in Nigeria. The Inspector General's office has yet to comment on the allegations, as Spindanity's bold legal move gains traction across social and traditional media platforms. Will this case redefine accountability within the police force? All eyes are on January 13. And this is where we wrap it up on today's news. For more information or contributions and advert placement, please call the numbers displayed on your screen. Join us daily to watch our news and other exciting programs that will brighten your day. You can also subscribe to all our social media handles to watch our previous and subsequent programs. We are Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brothers and sisters keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Gift Daniel. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.